guys, welcome to the show. Today is pretty much a special event for me because here in my home area there is a car show that has just a whole bunch of exotics, and by exotics I'm talking about classic European exotics, modern exotics, and classic American. But really for me it's the classic European and the modern muscle, not modern muscle, the modern exotic that really matters to me. I just noticed over here, this is really interesting sort of squat car, which looks like a drag racer of sorts. But the reason why I've started over here and not elsewhere is because actually right over where I am, it's quite a very interesting and very sweet treat. Because right over here we have the McLaren P1. I think that's quite self-explanatory. Let me just set the quality a little bit so then you'll actually be able to see the car. It's a McLaren P1! I would consider that to be basically the star car of the show. One of the star cars. It may be a dealer car because it belongs to McLaren San Francisco. But hey, if you're a guy like me, you're gonna really love this car. I mean, that's obviously just one of the cars that's here at the show. I've taken quite a lot of pictures. That's what this is pretty much going to be. It's all really just going to be pictures because that's what I'm focusing on. There's quite a lot of stuff here. And just so you know, this is America, so if you do see some cars that are not from America, that's pretty much because people have imported them here. So really the rest of this is just going to be pictures and maybe some odd video snap bit. I don't know.
This is just some highlights of some of the cars that I saw, and including some of my personal favorites. You'll find that I do tend to enjoy the modern exotic cars.
Oh man.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'll say, that's quite a treat, guys. Can-Am race cars, never really watched much of the series. Actually, I don't know much about them, but still, credit where it's due. If you have a bonkers race car with a huge Chevrolet engine in it, I'm pretty sure you have something that's pretty formidable. Oh yeah, by the way, that's a McLaren Formula car of sorts, and that's a Ultima GTR. Yeah, it has a V12, it says, according to the badge. I guess that's not a Corvette engine. Yeah, that's not a Corvette engine. That's something else.
These are some of the cars that were awarded for various things. While I didn't record all of them, as a matter of fact, I didn't record the Best in Show. Just so you know, that was a 1930s Bentley. That was very quiet. Here are the ones that I did record, so that's for you to enjoy.
Podium. Prior winners here in their 1983 308 GTS Quattroval is Roy and Barbara Rossetti from Gilroy, California. A beautiful example of the 308 Quattroval. 3-liter V8 mounted sideways with 4 valves per cylinder. A very popular car. The earlier version of this was a 2-valve car that became popular if you watched the TV series Magnum P.I. Congratulations, Roy and Barbara. Okay, our next class, Class 2 in the Ferrari group. Okay, moving up here right now is our Class 2 second place car. This is a 1972 Ferrari 365 GTB Daytona, owned by Al Cavey of San Francisco, California. A car that's no stranger to the podium at award events. Al keeps his car in pristine original condition. It's as timeless today as it was in 1972 when it was built. All right, congratulations. Beautiful, beautiful car. Thank you. And first in class coming up is a 1965 Ferrari 500 Superfast. What's coming next?
Sir, there's a Cobra coming up.
Okay, so now we've jumped to Class D. 1961 to 69 domestic sports car. Hey, Ted.
Did the MG just die? I hope it didn't. So if it did, that'd be kind of sad.
California's going behind the 990.
So Class E 1970 to 1990 sports cars is a 1978 MG Midget, and it's he's about to come. Here he comes now. This is Jim and Craig Kuzinger. Jim and Craig Kuzinger. A beautiful 1978 MG Midget. These are great little cars. They actually make great vintage race cars too. They're very fast when they get on the track. Beautiful, even with the picnic basket and all the equipment. Okay, coming up, next class is Class F for 1991 to 2000 sports cars. And this is a 1996 Porsche 993. And what a beautiful example this is, all in black. Beautiful. 96 993 by Neil Pack. Okay, next class is Class G, 2001 to present day sports cars. And we have here a 2011 Ferrari California, driven by Vaughn and Diane Fair. For pre-1990 Ferraris, we have coming up here a 1973 Ferrari Dino. Owned by Verna Griffiths and riding along with her, my other half, Donna. You got a ride. Surprise, surprise. Beautiful Dino. This one's owned by Mario Tarija. Beautiful example.
Is it just me or is the rear wing broken just a little bit? The right side looks a bit higher than the left.
Okay, next up is the Road and Track Award, which is given in honor of Phil Hill. And this award is the judges pick for one of the car they most like to drive home from the event today. And if you don't know much about the Renault Turbo 5, this was it took a very sedate little Renault economy car, moved the engine from the front to mid, turbocharged it, made gobs and gobs of horsepower, And then they went rallying in it. They won lots and lots of rallies in this car. It's just a hoot. It's a real hot rod, lots of power, lots of torque, a very light little car, and one you can just squirt and point wherever you want to go. And this is a beautiful example. Not very many made it to the U.S.
Alright guys, that was it for this year's Danville D'Elegance. I definitely had a very good time. If you want to see the video of the McLaren P1 being driven off of its show place, go ahead and check it out on the other part of my channel, but that is it for this video guys, so thank you very much for watching. God bless you, and until next time, goodbye.